The archaeological chamber stretched 300 meters beneath the surface of Kepler 442b, its walls carved from obsidian black stone that predated the oldest known civilizations by millennia. Ana Torres pressed her gloved hand against the cool surface, her breath fogging inside her helmet as she studied the intricate symbols that spiraled across the ancient material. "Careful," Dr. Torres chittered Thexvor, the Manthari lead archaeologist. His 4 compound eyes reflected the harsh portable lights they'd set up around the chamber. "The Council has deemed this expedition your final chance to prove human competence in xenoarchaeological matters." Ana didn't respond. She'd heard it all before. Humanity was too young, too reckless, too emotionally unstable to handle the delicate work of understanding the progenitors, the mysterious race that had seeded technology across the galaxy millions of years ago, and then vanished without trace. Louis Chen, her research partner, adjusted the scanning equipment nearby. His dark eyes met hers briefly, and she caught the familiar glint of determination there. They'd been working together for 3 years, ever since the Galactic Council had reluctantly allowed humans into their archaeological programs. Every other species, the insectoid Manthari, the crystalline Valorians, the aquatic Dulceth, had centuries of experience. Humanity had enthusiasm and stubbornness. "The relic should be in the next chamber," announced Cyril, a Valorian council observer whose body chimed softly as she moved, light refracting through her translucent form. "Our preliminary scans detected a power signature, though it has been dormant for approximately 4 million years. The expedition moved forward as a group, 12 aliens representing 6 species, and 2 humans who'd fought for every step of this journey." The doorway ahead irised open with a pneumatic hiss that shouldn't have been possible after so much time, revealing a circular room bathed in bioluminescent lichen that cast everything in an eerie blue glow. At the center, suspended in a crystalline matrix, floated an object that defied easy description. It was roughly spherical, perhaps 2 meters in diameter, but its surface seemed to fold in on itself in ways that hurt to observe directly. Geometric patterns flowed across its skin like living equations, and Ana felt an odd pull in her chest as she approached. "Magnificent," breathed Thexvor, "a progenitor computational matrix. The Council will be pleased with this discovery, even if the device itself is clearly non-functional." "How can you be so sure it's dead?" Louis asked, setting up his equipment to take detailed scans. "Because, Mr. Chen," Cyril's voice carried the musical condescension that Ana had learned to ignore, "we have discovered 47 such relics across the galaxy. None have shown any activity since the progenitors disappeared. They are monuments to a dead civilization, nothing more." Ana circled the relic slowly, her scientific mind cataloging every detail while something deeper, something instinctive, nagged at her consciousness. The symbols on its surface were similar to those in the corridor, but there was something else. Mathematical progressions, yes, but underneath, poetry, music, a language that spoke to something beyond pure logic. "The scans are consistent with previous finds," Louis reported, though his tone carried uncertainty. "But there's something odd about the quantum signature. It's almost like it's sleeping rather than dead," Ana finished. The alien scientists exchanged their species equivalents of dismissive looks. The Manthari clicked their mandibles in amusement. The Valorians chimed in what passed for laughter among their kind. "Dr. Torres," Thexvor said with exaggerated patience, "this is precisely the kind of anthropomorphization that concerns the Council. You assign familiar concepts to phenomena you don't understand. The relic is an inert machine, nothing more." But Ana wasn't listening. She'd removed her glove, a violation of about 6 different protocols, and was reaching toward the relic's surface. Louis started to protest, then fell silent, trusting her instinct as he always had. Her fingertips touched the crystalline matrix. The chamber exploded with light, every piece of scanning equipment overloaded simultaneously. The aliens cried out in their various languages, stumbling backward as the relic began to spin slowly within its prison. The geometric patterns on its surface accelerated, equations solving themselves in cascading waves of bioluminescence that painted the walls in colors that had no names in any known language. Ana should have been terrified. Instead, she felt a profound sense of recognition, like meeting someone she'd known in a half-forgotten dream. The relic's rotation stopped, The patterns coalesced into something almost like a face, not human, not alien, but somehow both and neither. When it spoke, the words bypassed her translator entirely, resonating directly in her mind with a warmth that felt like coming home after a long journey. "Welcome back, Maker." The chamber fell absolutely silent. Even the ever-present hum of the scanning equipment had died away, leaving only the sound of a dozen beings breathing in various atmospheric mixtures. "That's impossible," Sorel whispered, her crystalline body dim with shock. "Maker." Thexfor's mandibles hung slack. "The humans couldn't possibly be. They're barely spacefaring. They've only had atomic theory for 300 years. But Anna understood, even as her mind reeled from the implication. She looked at Lewis, saw the same dawning comprehension in his eyes. The progenitors hadn't disappeared. They'd been scattered, reborn, their genetic legacy hidden in species across the galaxy, dormant seeds waiting for the right combination of curiosity, creativity, and that peculiarly stubborn refusal to accept that anything was truly impossible. Humanity didn't just carry the progenitors' genes. They carried their spirit, the drive to reach beyond grasp, to dream bigger than logic allowed, to see potential where others saw only limits. "Hello," Anna said softly to the relic, to the ancient intelligence that had waited millions of years for someone to see it, not as a dead artifact but as a sleeping friend. "We've been looking for you." The relic pulsed with what could only be described as joy. Around the chamber, other systems began waking up, control panels emerging from walls, holographic displays painting the air with star maps and designs for technologies that would transform the galaxy. The progenitor's legacy, unlocked not by the species with the longest history or the most advanced technology, but by the ones who'd never learned that some things should remain forever out of reach. Thexfor turned to Sorel, his voice hollow with disbelief. "The council must be informed immediately." "Yes," the Valorian agreed, her chimes subdued. "Everything has changed." Anna smiled, her hand still resting on the relic's surface as it hummed contentedly beneath her palm. Humanity had just graduated from archaeological students to the galaxy's most important rediscovery. And somewhere in the quantum depths of the ancient machine, she could have sworn she felt it smile back.